Yo, what's good, YouTube? So today we're gonna play some Clash of Clans, and today's video gonna be about death. Yeah. So today I was like passively scrolling, during on my phone, and like in my life, if you didn't know me, like or if you don't know me, I mean it's also really normal. I had a lot of contact with a lot of people, but it was never like for a long time, For me, it was always very difficult to be in contact, with someone like for several years, Like I just got like one guy, I'm still like, wait, one guy actually, I'm still friend, until like for 10 years, The rest is like two, 3, 4 years, But yeah, so I can't really much keep like contact with a lot of people like for a long time. And like I had like contact with a girl, 2 years ago and even like 4 years ago, so we had like several breaks, But like we understood each other like very good, I was also like at her home, all that stuff. And yeah, there's coming like the story, and it is like I saw her story, like I didn't follow her, so I was like watching, with a fake account. And then, I was like, wow, like I showed, I saw a story, I was like, oh, story, come on, what did she post, something good, let's see. Then I see there a picture of her dad, and there's written he's dead, and I was like, wow, like I was always, asking myself, okay, how am I gonna react, when there's like somebody that's gonna die, that I knew, not like someone that I loved, all that stuff, but like someone that I knew, And I instantly went into my normal account, and of course, you pay respect. I said like, I was gonna get to the text there, because I also want to write a bit with her. I was like, that he repose en paix, So in English, it's more like that he now sleeps, in peace, And she wrote to me, thank you. And I also asked like how he died, because like he was like actually very young, I think like 59. And she said to me, probably in heart attack, but they're like not doing, like where you watch, the entire functioning of the human, And I wrote to her like crazy. He was like pretty young, I just hope, a lot of strength to you and your family, because I don't want to know, what's happening right now, for you now. I know it doesn't sound like very like, oh, very nice, But like I just want to say that, also like I'm just gonna say a story, how I knew, like I just was like once, at her home, and he was actually like, she already always told me, yeah, he's like not the like super friendliest guy. No, it's not very respectful, how I'm like yapping right now. But we are coming to the story. It's like he was with me, he was always very good. But you need to also think of like he was like an Italian man, and I don't want to do like, yeah, they're all like that, But like mostly, they're like a bit much, I don't want to be like disrespectful, well, a bit macho, but when there's like a guy, and like I don't want to be like, oh my god, guys, I'm the craziest guy out there, but like I'm a bit taller, and so of course, he was like respectful. I think like it's the best thing, when you're like learning someone, new, you are respectful. I don't know, but he was funny actually. I cracked like some jokes. He laughed at it. Also, like he tried, to see, an expression. He always gave me like pepperoni, like these chili stuff, But I had like no reaction, because my secret trick is like when I eat these chilies, I don't, munch on them, I just, do like a munch on them, and I instantly, I would say it. I instantly eat them, without like opening them up and all that stuff, But also like for me, I can eat like somewhat spice, Like there's like a difference between like chemical spicy and like real spice, Because I don't know what it was, but when I was like younger, I always like eat chili, Like there were like the green ones and the red ones. I know they are not the craziest one, like those normal chili pepperoni chili one. So yeah, and I was like wondering, okay, how am I gonna feel, about that? And when like I saw that, I said to you guys, also like these previous weeks, I felt like a bit numb, like not that crazy numb, but I felt a bit numb. And yeah, so I was like, of course, no, it hits me somewhat, I didn't cry, I didn't feel sad, all that stuff, But I was like, oh wow, crazy. Okay, so this guy is like, not this guy, but like, he is never gonna be there, anymore. And like, That's crazy, you know, because like, okay, it's not like from one day to another I can't talk with him anymore, you know, because I just talked with him like 2 years or 3 years ago, you know, and just to know, okay, that's someone I knew, he's not gone forever. I don't recall, you know, his like voice there, you know, I don't remember anymore like his voice, but I just knew, you know, what he did, you know, and he was actually a funny guy, you know, like from what I saw, you know, from the story I heard, you know, I'm not gonna say anything, you know, he was like, I would say he's a good guy, you know, also like if I talk about him, you know, like because he died, you know, I'm not gonna say anything, you know, but yeah, he was like a funny guy, you know, it's for me, it's somewhat. I wasn't, yeah, I would say somewhat a bit like, whoa, okay, like it's a bit too much for me, you know. But like I was just quiet, you know, the entire day was quiet. Normally I'm a bit more outgoing. I was also like a bit outgoing, but like I don't know, there was like still, you know, something like in the back of my mind, you know, I was like a bit more quiet. But yeah. So let's do the here the two attacks there. Now I'm just a bit thinking how you call it. Like I don't know what to say more about it, you know. But yeah, I just hope, you know, a lot of strength to that girl, you know, and I'm just gonna say, you know, hope that Felice, you know, he's gonna be like in peace. That's like the smallest thing that you can hope for somebody that died there. But I always thought, you know, like they do autopsies, you know, of everyone that dies, you know, but it seems like they are not doing autopsies for everyone, you know. I don't know, guys, if you know something about autopsies, you can write me this in the comments, and it would be very interesting for me. Because I always like, you know, these detail stuff. You know, I don't know what it is about me, but I always like going, you know, very much in detail, you know. Wait, I'm just gonna hear. Okay, how did it pop there? Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm not sad, you know, like, you know, people are crying, oh my god, you got, you know, I'm not that, you know. Also, like, I never really much saw myself, you know, as someone that would cry. Of course, you know, it's a complete other story, you know, if it's like my family stuff and I'm really like, I love them, you know. But like, for everyone besides my family, I don't know, like, if I would cry, you know. Like, I don't want to like say, yeah, what if a guy, you know, what if a good friend of mine dies? No, of course, I never wanted like friends of mine die, but like I don't know, I would always describe myself, you know, like 2, 3 years ago, I said also like when I tried, you know, to analyze myself, this sounds so crazy. But like on one hand, you know, I'm like more a scientific person, you know, like I already told you guys on the story, you know, where I had like my first, how you call that? How you call it? Like when you're like sleeping, you know, but like then you wake up, you know, but you can't move. Sleep paralysis, you know. Like most people, you know, during sleep paralysis, they're like, oh my god, you know, they're like super afraid. But for me, like I was analyzing with the mood. Of course, I was also somewhat afraid, you know, because I could move. Something was approaching and like punching me on the head, you know. But there I was like, okay, this can't be true, man. Like nobody's entering my room, you know. Nobody, you know, can like punch me in the face just like that, you know. Like it's not irrational, you know. And yeah, so also like there, you know, the only thing though, what is weird is like I woke up and I still had my head, you know, hammering, you know, like it was like for real someone like punched in my head, you know. That's very like I've got still like some small stories like that, you know, during my life, you know, where I was okay, this was not rational, you know. Like I can remember once I was like in my room, you know, in a hotel, and like I was sleeping, and I knew like there was like milk next to me, you know, like a milk box. And when I woke up, that milk box was not there anymore. It was like on like another table, you know. And this was weird, you know. But it could also be like when you're like sleeping, you know. You wake up, you know, for like I don't know, 2 minutes, you know, to go to pee, you know. And then you do some small stuff, but then you completely forget, you know, that you like, and then you go back to sleep. And then when you wake up, then you completely forgot. Oh, okay, I did this, you know. Like that's also like a phenomenon, you know. It's like occurring, you know. Like that's a normal thing, you know. So it could also be something like this. Or like another one, I was like super young, you know, during this time. Like I don't know, it was like I was like dreaming, and there were like dragon babies. Don't ask me why. Like I was dreaming about dragon babies, but yeah, I was dreaming about this, and like wait, okay, this was so bad. But let me just use it there, boom. I was like dreaming about dragon babies, and like these dragon babies, they were like licking my feet, you know, like very cute, you know. Then I woke up, you know, and I felt like the sensation of is like there was like water on my on my feet, you know. That was also like very weird, you know, like these small stuff, you know. But it could also be like it's just, you know, the sensation of feeling it, you know. But then it wasn't water there, because it's completely impossible that there's like water, you know, if like I'm in my bed, you know, and like I'm under like bed sheet, all that stuff, you know. You always move, you know. So even if, okay, there's no hype, there's no thesis, you know, that someone came into my room and licked my feet. This is impossible, you know. And even if, you know, let's get like to the idea that someone did this, okay? Like you move in your bed, you know, and then you brush that water off. Okay, I don't think like that's the right word, but like you brush that water off, you know, off your feet, you know, and then you're like again back normal, you know. So yeah, yeah, but yeah, like I said, you know, I hope, you know, Felice, you know, is doing well, you know, in you know, up there, you know. I hope like he finds peace, and he is in peace. And I also hope, you know, to that girl and to his family a lot of strength, you know. I don't know what's going on, you know, but I also like don't wanna like interpret stuff, you know. But yeah, I just hope, you know, they're all doing well. This is a huge burn for them, you know, if like someone in their family dies, you know. And yeah, it was like my first time, you know, that someone died that I knew. Also, something I always question myself is like, guys, do you know like when you're like interacting like socially, okay? I don't know, like when you were like young, there was like a grandmother that gave you like, I don't know, chocolate bar, you know, and like imagine, you know, some of these guys already dead, you know, but you don't even know this. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna let you guys stand here, and I hope you guys still have a wonderful day. Smash like, smash subscribe, guys. Let's see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys still have a wonderful day, and bye, guys.